Hey everybody, and this is Dylan here with Rangers Gaming Universe, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a mod. Now I've already got a mod started up, which I'll have a link to in the description where you can download it and play with it, but today we're just going to be going through kind of what the stuff means. We'll add in a new tool, so we can do that, and I can show you how to make it and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. For what you're going to need first, you're going to need to go to Google Chrome, or whatever web browser you have, like Firefox, Internet, doesn't matter. And you're going to search at Google. Go ahead and search Eclipse. Oh, and search it. Now once you come up here, it'll have like this, and then you'll see eclipse.org/downloads/. Click that, and then when you come up to this, you want to get Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers, and then you download it for 32-bit or 64-bit, whichever your computer is. I already have that downloaded, so I'm not going to worry about downloading it. Then next you're going to go back to Google, which I can just search from the address bar since I'm using Google Chrome. And you're going to search JDK. And it'll bring up Java SE downloads. That's what you want to go to. And then you're going to download the most recent package. It should be this one right here. And you download it and run it, and then you'll be able to use it. Then you need to search for MCP. And then right here, MCP releases Minecraft Coder Pack. You're going to take it, and then it'll come down, and it'll be the newest release, and you can download it right there. So you click on that, and it'll bring you to Mediafire, and you can download it from that. So once you have all that, you're also going to need Paint.net for, or some, yeah, Paint.net's the best one for making textures for your stuff. You're also going to need ModLoader, and I just like having this convenient, so I can use it whenever I need to. Your bin and resource files, so just copy those from your I'll show you how to get those. You go to your thing over here, you can either do run and then do %appdata%, or you can just search it right from there, and then you see the .minecraft folder. You go in here, make sure you wipe your Minecraft completely clean, and then open it up with WinRAR and add ModLoader into it. And once you've done that, then go back and copy the bin. So you copy the bin and resources and put them onto your desktop. So yeah, once you've got that, basically what you're going to do is, where is it at? Yeah, there it is. So you're going to go in and you're going to make a new folder, as I did right here, just mod. You're going to put all the stuff that you got from the MCP, which is going to, I'll show you this real quick. You're going to take all this and put it into a folder. And then you're going to see the jars here. When it's in this folder over here, take the jars and put your bin and resource files in here. And then press decompile. And once you decompile, it'll take a little while, but then you'll have all these different things. And it should come up with something along the lines of source right here, SRC. You can come over here, source, Minecraft, net, Minecraft, source, and it gives you all the different class files for that. But we're going to be using Eclipse, so you're going to open up Eclipse, which I have right here. And it takes a second to launch. So I'll let it do that. And then it'll have where you browse for your thing. Just find the folder you put it in, and then so it'll basically come up like this and has all your different desktop folders. Click on the thing that you made it, so in this case it's mod, and then you're going to go to Eclipse. Don't click metadata or it'll mess it all up, or client or server. Just click Eclipse and press OK. Once you do that, you can either set it as default and just work on that one mod for a while and then change it whenever you need to, instead of it just popping up, or you can just leave it. So it's going to open here in a second. It's just getting all the stuff ready. And I'm going to get rid of one of the tools I've already made and then remake it. That way you can see how to do it. So let me pause it and I'll be right back to you. Hey, we're back. And I got rid of the sword, and that's what we're going to be making today. So I'll just show you. And it basically it's the same thing for all the tools, except you'll just like make item spade, item max, stuff like that. And I'll show you what the difference are in here. And then, so basically to get to it, you're going to need to go over to client, you're going to go to source, and then you can it'd probably be easier just to do it this way. Up in the top left corner, you'll have new. You make a new class, and then you do source folder, which will be source, so you can just browse for it and then put it in, which you shouldn't have to if you're doing it right. I think, yeah. So if you just do, if you actually do go into this right here, oops, come on, sorry about the laggy computer. So you do it here, and then you'll do new project, and then not project, I'm sorry, new class. Does it have other? Let's go to this. Yeah, class. And then you click here and then do the source folder, which you would browse for client, and then source, and then that'll be your thing. And then the package will be the default, which will be net.minecraft.source. So if you do it right here, it should bring it up after a second. And then you do mod underscore, and then like for this I did tutorial, and then you type that in, you'll press finish. I've already got it, so then once you have that, you'll have this entire thing, or you'll have, basically it starts with this. So you'll have all that already, and then you're going to do, you're going to space it, and then you're going to do extends space base mod, capital B, capital M, no spaces, and then you're going to put the brace on the end here. And then that'll make it where you can use like mod loader equivalent stuff. So when you get into this stuff where you make new items and stuff like that, then you're going to want to find enum tool material.java, and I've already made the classes, but what you do, this is normally set like this. You're going to get rid of the semicolon and add a comma, and then add in your thing. It's got all the different things, like parameter 3 is harvest level, max use is parameter 4, 5 is efficiency on problem materials, so on and so forth. So you'll do it that way, and I've got this set up because it's using diamond blocks. So once you have it that way, we can get started. So let's do this. So what you're going to do is, after you got the brace right here, you're going to go down one and just kind of have it here, and then you're going to do public static final. And then you're going to name the item, so the item mega sword. And then you're going to do equals, parentheses new item sword, and then another parentheses, and then 203, since the last one I did was 202. And you're going to do enum tool. Am I not recording? Yeah, I'm recording, sorry. My thing went down for a second. Derp-a-derp. Okay, so enum tool material dot, and then you're going to do like mega S is what I set for the sword. So then you're going to have the double parentheses right there, and you're going to do period set item name, and item and name are capitalized, no spaces in between any of this. And then you're going to do another parentheses and then a quotation mark, and then name it like mega sword, since we've already made it over here. So mega sword, another quotation mark, and then you're going to do a semicolon. That's what you're going to do when you finish off any line of code. So then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and do public void load, and then 2 parentheses right there, and then a brace. Then now you can do all this stuff right here. So once you've gotten this, you're going to go down and you're going to make another space, that way you can kind of tell. And then you do mega sword, because that's the name you gave it over there. And then you do icon index equals mod loader. And if you don't do capital M and capital L in mod loader, it'll really mess up. It doesn't like that. So, and then do dot add override, and then I hate when it does this. Okay. So then you're gonna do the quotations / GUI / items GUI / items .png. Then you're gonna go out of the quotation mark and you do a comma, and this is what you're gonna finish it off with. So this is what your actual name is gonna be. So you do quotation marks and then do / mega sword sword .png, and then you do the semicolon again, and then that finishes off the line of code. Then you come down here and you want to give it a recipe, that way you can actually make it in the game. So you do mod loader Same thing with the capital M or NL. So do add recipe, and then new item stack, and then another. Why do you hate me? Okay. Another parentheses, and you're gonna do mega sword colon 1. So that way it knows it's got to make 1. Then you do comma, and then new object, oh, and then you're gonna do these brackets here, and then a brace, and then you're gonna do the crafting recipe. Now, how you do the crafting recipe is you do the quotation marks, and then if you want it to be shapeless, don't make it like 3 squares like this, like 3 spaces. Just do 1. So for this, it's going to be shapeless because the sword can be made anywhere in any of the 3 lines in the crafting bench. So the first one is the top one, and then you do comma, and then you do the second one, same material because 2 things make a sword. And the second one, or the last one, will be a different character. That way you can do something, which I'm getting ready to show you. That way you can do it like this. And let me make sure what time I have here, because this is really messing with me. Yeah, let's keep it over here, just where I can see it. Okay, so now you're going to do character dot value of. Let me just get rid of that because I don't like that. And then you're going to do single quotation marks, and then that, so now it knows the value when you're getting ready to set it. And you can do slash or comma block dot block diamond or whatever you're going to use. And if you do the block dot, it'll show all the different things you can do. So we're just going to do block diamond because that's what the mod is. And then slash, and you're going to do the same thing, dot value of, and then single quotation, and then at, since I used that. And then colon, you're going to do item dot ingot iron, which is what I'm using. You don't have to use it. And then you're going to do another brace, and then outside of the parentheses you're going to put a colon or semicolon, and then that finishes up the line. Now you're going to make where it shows up in the name when you scroll over it in the game. So now you do mod loader dot add name, and then you're going to do mega sword, and then colon quotation marks DB, or whatever you're going to name this, sword. So this is what I'm naming mine, and then the colon. Then you're going to do the brace down here, and you're going to do public string get version, and then you're going to do the 2 parentheses right there. Then you can do a brace right there. You can do it on the next line. I prefer to do it on the next line. And then go down another line and do return, and then space, quotation marks, and then whatever you want to name the mod. And then the semicolon at the end to finish it off, and then 2 braces. So, yeah, that's how to make a tool. I can't believe I forgot this. Sorry about that little thing there. I'm going to edit that last part out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the folder that you made. And if you did it all right, what you're going to do down here is you're going to go down to recompile. So you're going to find recompile and then double click it. And when it does it, it'll go through its process of going through and making sure the code's right and that it'll work. So then you just gotta let it go through, and sometimes it'll have errors. Don't worry about it. Only errors you're gonna worry about is at the end, if it says like a whole bunch of different stuff. If you put something in there wrong, it'll show you like what line it was on, what file it was in, so you can do that and let it, that way you can kind of pinpoint the source and fix it. That's kind of how I started out when I was doing it. I was screwing up left and right, so I would have to make sure, I would have to go back and figure out what I did wrong. And sometimes it's just one key that you miss and it'll mess up 40 different things. So you got to figure out what the problem is. Go through your code and make sure it's not sloppy, and just kind of make sure you can kind of pinpoint. That's why I like it having organized, so it doesn't get that way. But yeah, so let's see if this thing will hurry up already. Doesn't seem to want to do it. Let me pause it and I'll get back to you when it, oh, never mind. It just finished. Coincidence. So it didn't say anything was wrong with it, which is good. Now this you don't have to worry about because we're not doing a server mod. So get rid of that, and then you can do reobfuscate. And when you do that, it'll bring up stuff in this folder, which I've already got. Or no, actually I don't got it yet. It's getting ready to give it to me once it finishes doing that. So what? I think it's because I'm in there. Derp derp. I don't think I'm supposed to be in there. Let's see here. Try it again. It normally works. There it goes. Yeah, it's just because I was in there, I didn't like it when I was in there. And then it just goes reobfuscating jar, and then it makes it into these files that you put. And I find it a lot easier for the people that are playing or downloading the mod, is I always include the textures and the mod loader and the classes that you need all in one download. That way they don't have to go download mod loader and then da 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 da. So you're gonna put all the stuff in here, and then you can just copy it all and then put it into your thing like you do a regular mod, and then it should work. So yeah, so see how it did this stuff, it figured out what I modified, and it's gonna put it into here. So there's the stuff that we got, and once you put it into your thing along with the mod loader and the textures, it should start up pretty well. And yeah, so that's basically all you really need to know. If you encounter an error, send me your code, and I'll see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Um, as I said, I'm still trying to work it out with myself. But yeah, and if there's any suggestions that you guys have, if you want us to come on a server and play with you, I'd be more than happy to do that. So just send me a comment saying what server with the IP and such and stuff like that. I also play Tekkit, which we haven't been doing a lot of because you guys hadn't seemed to like it. So tell us if you want Tekkit to come back, and if you want us to do more Let's Plays or Let's Builds, let us know what you want to do because we're about you guys. And we like to see what you guys want us to do and like to please you guys. So always just let us know what you think, and next time I think we'll try to make a block or just a regular item or maybe some food. So comment what you want, and I'll see if I can work it out and how to get it. So until next time, see ya.